Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do the lazy join for nail binding with this piece of Oslo stitch. Ooh, let me just get this out of the way from my previous attempt at filming. So when you're ready to join new yarn, this is kind of the thing you have going on with Oslo stitch, and this method is going to be similar for whatever stitch you're using. So I have my thumb loop, my back loop, and my working yarn, and I want to add some new yarn. I would normally do this with a tapestry needle, but t-shirt yarn doesn't fit in any of my tapestry needles. So I'm going to be using my Old Faithful chunky nail binding needle, but you can do this with a tapestry needle or an crochet hook. I was going to say embroidery hook. Oh, I'm not doing well today. So I tend to go between the two loops, like so. Push it all the way down against my work and then flip it over, and you're looking for the reverse side of the top row of loops. So this is what they look like on the front, and this is what they look like on the back. And then all you're going to do is go into some of these loops. It's basically like weaving in your ends on crochet, knitting and whatnot. So I'm just going to go into a couple of these. It's a bit easier when I have a longer needle. Now you want to make sure that you have a little bit extra on the back so that you have a bit of a tail like this, and you'll see why in a moment. I'm just going to thread the other end of this yarn onto my nail binding needle, which takes a moment because this is very chunky. T-shirt yarn is really fun to work with, but it can also be pretty awkward, but I've been enjoying it. So here we go. You have your working yarn and your new yarn that you've added. You have your your thumb loop and your back loop. So everything's in place now. What I normally do with the previous end is tuck it behind my thumb so it doesn't get in the way. And then you can carry on with your stitches. But for the first couple, you want to be a bit gentle. So this is why you have left a bit of a tail on the back, because as you do your stitches, you're probably going to pull a little bit of this back through, just with the tension of doing your stitches. You can grip the back of your work like this to try and stop it from moving, or you can just leave yourself a long enough tail that you know, oh, now my needle won't move, that you're not going to pull it back through. And then you just carry on as normal. And after a few stitches, what I will come along and do is the same with this, and I will thread it onto a tapestry needle to thread it through normally, just here, so it's going over this little bit of the stitch, and then thread that through a couple of stitches on the back, and Bob's your uncle. Poor Bob. Everyone's always calling him Bob instead of Robert. I feel sorry for him. Anyway, that is how I do the lazy join for nail binding, and I hope someone out there found this video useful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!